turn me up a little. Yeah.
Let me get a little more of that.
They know
money,
who we at, man. Yeah. Just stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X's in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertained. Stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. Stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we
my pain. No one can describe the way I feel. My heart is in a state of pain. I don't think it's ever gonna heal. These lies I've been told, how they torment my soul. Life is so filled with despair. These fallacies haunt me until I get old. No one but me seems to care. Turmoil is taking over my brain. Turmoil, nothing can extinguish this flame. Knowing that my life has been a lie is something that I can't explain. Your religion on my heart, it crucifies. And faith is something I can't claim. I'm down to the wire and my soul is so tired. Don't even know what I believe. Know where to turn for the truth. I do yearn. Think that it's time just to leave. Turmoil is taking over my brain. Turmoil, nothing can extinguish this know where to turn for the truth. I do yearn. Think that it's time just to leave. Turmoil is taking over my brain. Turmoil, nothing can extinguish this flame. Turmoil is taking
Hey, you guys!
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Welcome, everyone.
Yes, come on in.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the House of X Entertainment.
Okay, is you being entertained or no?
Yes, I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
All right. Welcome to the Exclusive Show, guys. We have a very, very, very special guest here on tonight for you guys. So let's see who we have in the chat. We have Shy Sarai.
Hey, boo.
How you doing? Welcome in. We have that boy Ro. Welcome in.
Hey.
All right. We have it's your boy Leo.
Hey, Leo. Amazing gaming channel. Grab him immediately.
All right, and we got Dark Theme in the building.
Hey.
Welcome in. Welcome in. And we have Special K Unlimited. That's unlimited, right?
I can't see the glasses.
Unlimited man. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome in.
Said Special K.
Welcome in, Special K. How you doing? Welcome in. Shout out to you. We got 21 Nasty Girl in the building.
Okay, they said it's you a nasty girl, honey.
Oh, no. Hey, all Team right Reese. Welcome in, Team Reese.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you share. And the song that was just playing is one of the songs from the EP for Davetony that we're going to bring to you in just a moment. It is also one of everyone's, also ours, favorite songs from this lovely EP. So we're going to present you to him in just a moment. All right, guys?
Yes, tell a friend that we are on.
Yes.
Share us out, do all that.
Okay. Shout out to all you 10 amazing folks that are here. Okay. All right. How's your Friday going?
It's going good. A little tired, but it's going good.
Oh, tired. Okay.
Yes, the sun is draining me, honey.
Yeah, it's been very hot in New York City, guys.
Very hot in New York City, okay?
All right.
As y'all know, we've been outside.
Hey, Etta, darling.
Hey,
loves, I'm driving. I'm listening and driving. Hey, Etta, darling, be careful.
Safely, baby.
Be careful. Shout out to all you amazing people that are here. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everyone. Okay, all right. And we have Shy Sarai said the Truth EP by Davetony. Yes, go ahead and download it. It is available on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shy. Hey, the Bud Files. Welcome in. The
Thank
Bud
you for
Files.
Being here.
All right. Shout out to the Bud Files. Welcome in. Shout out to all you amazing folks. He also has a YouTube channel, also a website, and he's also performing on August the 7th.
You don't say.
I do say.
He does say, honey.
Yes. So make sure you check out all the links that is available in the description.
Yeah, check out them links. Click them links. We living in a link world, honey.
All right.
It's all about the links, honey. Okay.
All right. So, is you ready to bring up our guest?
Is he ready to be brought up?
Okay,
wait a minute. Time out. Pause. Little Harlem Shake. You asked me how my day was going. How was your day going?
My day was fine. A little tired.
Mm-hmm. A little tired. All right.
Yeah, my day was fine. A little tired.
I love the tired.
Thank you.
The tie is nice to hear his beer.
My House of X brothers looking sharp. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to present to you. This is not a stranger to the Exclusive Show. This is his second time here. So we want y'all to come with the questions. We want y'all to give him a big welcome. This is my best friend, and I'm so happy for where he is in his career. I love him dearly. This is our friend, my best friend. I love him so much.
You didn't have to clean that. They know what you meant.
I love him so much.
Watson says his best friend because they met way before I knew one.
Yes, I'm so very proud of him. So we present to some and we present to others. Right after this, Davetony.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. I know they entertain.
Talking illusion, this I know. So let go. In the illusion, yes I know. So much confusion, can't let go. Can't let go.
Stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining.
Bring it to the stage, guys. Davetony.
Hi, y'all.
Welcome.
What's up?
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me again.
Anytime. You come anytime.
Yes, anytime.
Yes, for you guys that don't know, Davetony was on season 1.
Season 1 of the
Yes,
show.
He helped kick off the show.
Mhm.
Or one of the guests that helped kick off the show.
Yes.
It's always a good time when I come here with you guys. So I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. How's your day going?
It's a good day. It's smooth. It's laid back. I'm always ripping and running, and today I did none of that. So it's a good day for me.
Okay, all right, for a good day.
All right. You got the first one?
You know, we didn't even discuss who had the first question. Do you want me to read the first one?
Yes, you can go ahead. So, are you ready, Dave?
Oh yeah, I stay ready.
Okay, he stayed ready, so he don't got to get ready. Okay.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay, so currently you have an EP out. So my question is, why an EP and not an album this time around?
Oh wow! So I feel like we living in a time where the attention span of people is getting shorter and shorter, and so especially as an independent artist, you want to be able to quickly get something out there that encapsulates your full vision, but without it being too long. And so an album is much longer than the EP. So I just felt like, in order for me to fully encapsulate my story, I could do it in sort of a mini kind of way. And that's why I decided on the EP instead of an album.
Okay.
Well, thank you for explaining that.
All right.
Yeah.
That was nicely explained. That work.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how has this EP touch you or help you as a person? Writing it, producing it, coming out with it, and even the lyrics and the songs that you wrote. How has it touched you as a person?
Well, this EP is probably, well, it's not probably, it definitely is one of the most personal pieces of music and art that I've done. And so, and it comes from a very like dark kind of time in my life, one in which I have surpassed and gotten over for many, many years. So writing the music and recording and creating the lyrical content, it kind of brought up some of that old stuff for me and made me realize that it was stuff that I probably needed to still deal with that I maybe had pushed under the rug. And so I think great art uh, first convicts and helps the person who's creating it. And that is kind of a catalyst for how it will help other people. So, yeah, it's been a great help for me. It's been therapy for me, actually.
Right.
I know that's right. Shout out to therapy.
Thank you. Thank you for sure.
Everybody get you some therapy, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, therapy is good, child.
All right, so the next question is, what makes the truth different from life lessons?
Oh, well, it's a completely different sound. I think I have evolved as an artist. When I first came out, I was more on the neo soul kind of side, the neo soul vein, more in the vein of like Jill Scott and Erica Badu, because those are some of my favorite artists. But I don't really feel as if that was the totality or really the authenticity of my own voice. And so like now this album is more closer to the voice that I believe is, Davetony. And Life Lessons was more of, I guess, an ode to the music that I love. And this album is, like I said before, a much more personal than that one was. That one was kind of focused on, life and love and things of that nature. This one is more focused on like some really internal issues that I myself experienced.
Okay, okay.
Thank you for that.
All right,
we have a question from the
yes,
audience.
and also we're gonna welcome in. Hey nephew, we got July in the building. How are
Okay,
you?
Joe, June, July, and August on, honey.
All right, welcome in. We're gonna pass the mic to Shai Saraj. She says, "What is your favorite song that you have created?"
Oh wow. Well, it's probably a song that I haven't released. I create so much music, both for myself and both for like, other artists, in the past. So I think I would probably say one of the songs one of my favorite songs that I ever uh, wrote was Something's Coming, but it's not a song that's ever been released.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay. So you have a music video for this song. It's everybody's favorite song. And I think it's because of the dynamics of the song and the volume of it. How long did it take you to create the video for Turmoil?
Well, the process of creating the idea took some time, a few months. I work with my husband, and he's a very creative eye, and so we kind of came up with the concept of how we kind of wanted it to be, and then we relayed that to my videographer, my director, and that process, that was really quick. I mean, it was not like a long, arduous process to do the music video. It actually took longer to write the song and record the song than it did to do the music video, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
You
Wow.
want me to do the next one?
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, what do you plan on accomplishing with this EP?
Well, as an artist, I want to say is that I would create music whether anyone listened or not, because I do it, for me, it's a passion of mine. But of course, you always want your art to be able to be impactful. And so, I want my art to be able to touch people. I want people to be able to kind of listen to it and maybe find things that they could possibly relate to. And, maybe it's something that'll help them get from point A to point B. It's always my aim as an artist to inspire people. And so I hope that this body of work will be inspirational, not just with the thematic elements of the music, but also that if, I can put together something like this, then anything that you're doing in your life, you can do it too. And so, that is always my aim, to inspire, to elevate, and to help educate.
Okay.
All right, for education, bro.
Yeah. All right. We have a question from Dark Theme. He says, "What is your favorite genre to listen to while relaxing?"
Good question.
Oh, that's jazz. I love jazz music, both instrumental jazz, like Dizzy Gillespie, and then I like vocal jazz like Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday, and Sarah Vaughan is one of my all-time favorite singers. So yeah, jazz music. If I want to relax and really just lay back, it's old school 1940s jazz.
Did he just say 1940?
Yes.
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
indeed.
That is a long time ago. I wasn't even thought of.
Wow.
Oh, neither was I. But the music from then, the singers like Ella, she was out in the 50s. Amazing music. Dizzy Gillespie, awesome music. Art Tatum, these are like really amazing jazz artists that were probably dead before I was born.
Wow.
But the music is phenomenal.
I know that.
Wow. So, as a LGBT artist, when you first started your career, did you ever had a fear going into the industry and becoming who you are now that you won't be accepted?
I never really thought about it. I guess, a lot of people ask me that question very often. And I always say that my sexuality is but one part of me. I'm a human being, right? And I'm a multifaceted human being,
Mm-hmm.
and so I never really looked at my sexuality as a hindrance to my music because I never have presented myself as a gay artist. I am an
Mm-hmm.
artist. I am a creator. I'm a creative. I am a singer who happens to be gay. And so, for some people, that's part of their brand, being an LGBT artist. But I think for me, I don't want to be pigeonholed into a specific lane because of my sexuality. I want to be recognized as an artist who just happens to be married to a man. That should become secondary to the art, in
Yeah.
my
Amen.
opinion.
Yeah. Amen.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my next question is, when can your supporters expect your next video to drop?
Oh goodness! You're trying to push me here. Uh, I am working on a new music video for one of the songs on my album. Actually putting together the treatment now, but I never really know how long it's going to take me.
Is it gonna
Um,
be for my favorite one?
Say it again.
Is it gonna be for my favorite one that you're doing on the show today?
It is going to be for that song, but
Yay!
not me. Yeah,
Yay! Yay!
yeah,
Yay!
yeah. So
Yay!
we're putting together the treatment for that now, and yeah, I never know how long it's going to take me because I'm a perfectionist. So
Yeah.
sometimes it takes me a long time to do things because I want to make sure it's right. But I'm learning now in this season to kind of throw a bit of that to the side because that perfectionist mindset could stop you from getting things done. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I want to be a doer.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for everybody that's coming in.
Welcome in. We have Edna's World in the building. Welcome in. Welcome in. We also have Cruising is Fun Anytime. Welcome in. And you guys are free to ask questions. Just put your X in the chat.
Yes, if you can, please
Okay.
share us out. Tell a friend,
Yes.
tell a friend we are live.
So, how does this amazing artist, Davetony, balance his work life, artist life, and also his regular life and find time with him and his husband?
Oh, I'm still finding the balance. Balance is difficult, man, because it's not enough hours a day.
Mhm.
And so I think that with my marriage, I'm intentional about that. Like I want to make that is my foundation and my grounding for almost everything else I do. And
Mhm.
so I'm really intentional about making sure that we spend time together. That's never a problem. We always make time for each other. But the time to do the work is often, the most difficult because I still work full time and then I do my artistry full time and then I'm helping my husband with his artistry and his creative things, with his shoe company. And so we're always busy. Um, and so, I think you gotta just take a moment to breathe sometime. Like, last week I went camping, you know? And so that's just time to decompress and not always be working because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And I don't like being dull. I like to be bright.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like about live performances?
Oh, it is my favorite thing to do ever. It's nothing like the energy from a stage. Um, Most people don't know that. Like, I am actually pretty shy about going on stage. Like, I'm nervous all the time. You would know it once I start performing, but I'm generally very nervous. But it is such a release.
Mhm.
I remember as a child, I had went to my mom took me to a Patti LaBelle concert, and I remember watching this woman roll on the floor from one side of the stage to the next in a full-on gown, And I said, "Ooh, that's what I want to do." And
Roll
so
around
it's
in the gown.
roll around in a gown, honey. Right. But
Yes.
but it's nothing like that experience of being on stage. It is like such a liberating, exhilarating experience. And
Mhm.
so I love it. It's addictive.
It is. It is. All right. So you have another song on your EP called Verity, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So do you feel that song Verity that you wrote has helped many to live their truth today?
Well, I hope that it has. I mean, when I wrote it, it was about me looking at myself. So the word verity means truth. And
Mm.
oftentimes we do a lot of looking at everybody else and pointing fingers at everybody else and blaming everybody else for our problems. And oftentimes we need to look at ourselves and look internally to try to figure out what's going on with us. And so, like that song, when I wrote it, it was really an introspective look at myself for me to stop and say, hey, yeah, you've experienced trauma. Yeah, things bad have happened to you. But in which ways did you contribute? In which ways could you have done better? And I think that's what helps us to grow as human beings is that we have to make sure that we are often looking at ourselves because the only ways we evolve and grow is that we have to take ownership for our faults, our flaws, because we all have them. We're human beings. And so
Mhm.
that's what that song was about, saying, uh, one of the words is I don't have a clue, but I can't seem to find the words to say that I am lying to myself. My ego's in the way. And
Mhm.
so, like, that was me looking at myself and seeing how I sometimes block my own shit, you
Yeah.
know? And yeah, so I hope that it has been helpful for the people who have listened to it. I have been told that that is some people's favorite song as well.
All right. All right. So
I know that's right.
so do you want to go to the surprise now or?
Yeah, you can.
All right, all right, all right. Dave, let us know if you need us to give you some time for the surprise, or should we? Um,
Oh, I'm ready whenever you're ready.
okay,
I
all
told
right,
you I stay ready.
all right. We got one question before we go to the surprise. Okay, from Dark Theme. All right, he said, "Are you considering? Are you concerned with a ally making its way into the music industry?
Oh, AI. That's
AI."
what you. Yes. No. I think that people often are afraid of progress because they think that their progress will replace them. And so I don't think that AI is something to be concerned about. I think that it is something that could be creatively used. Um, and one thing that AI will never be able to do is have a human experience. And so music comes from living, and it doesn't matter how much knowledge you get, is then that's what AI does. It gathers knowledge. And so no matter how much knowledge you can get, you can never be able to emote from an emotional place. And so I think that people are very concerned about AI, coming in and replacing artists. I'm not concerned at all. I say use it as a creative tool.
I
Oh,
know that's right.
okay,
Creative
okay.
tool. Okay.
All right, guys. So at this time, we have a special surprise today from Dave Tony, and he's going to take it away for you guys. All right.
Okay. So this is my song off of my EP called The Truth. And the name of the song is Monotony. And, it's about doing the same thing every day, no change, but being both grateful for what you have, but also wanting to get off that hamster wheel of life sometimes. So this is Monotony. I hope you enjoy it. Things stay the same, nothing has changed. We don't know which way to think. Sad and deranged, feeling the pain. My eyes are clouded by the rain. Can you walk that walk? Can you talk that talk? Can you live this life? Walk on you. Did you walk that walk? Did you talk that talk? Did you live this life? Walk a mile in my shoes. Do the same thing every day, no change. Do the same thing every day, no way. Monotony, 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 monotony. Do the same thing every day, no change. Do the same thing every day, no way. Monotony, 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 monotony. The energy inside of me, I can see reality. All the time of my life, I'm doing so fine. Get y'all going for my day. I'm living on my life. It's part of me, I don't know how to be, but I don't want your sympathy, yeah. Oh. Can you walk that walk? Can you talk that talk? Can you live this life? Walk a mile in my shoes. It's so hard to say. But did you walk that walk? Did you talk that talk? Did you live this life? Walk a mile in my shoes. It's so hard to say. Do the same thing every day, no change. Do the same thing every day, your way. Monotony, monotony, monotony. Do the same thing every day, every day. Yeah. Every day, your way. Monotony, 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 monotony. Yeah. I can't live without the things I do, even if I don't have a clue. What the hell am I supposed to do when I'm alone with you? In my head, so I do. Oh! Monotony, monotony, oh! Do the same thing every day, every day. Oh! Your way! Oh! Oh! Can you walk that walk, yeah? Can you talk that talk, yeah? Bring it in the way, yeah, yeah. Can you walk that walk, yeah? Oh, oh, oh,
oh. All right. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got some folks coming in. Hey, Panama City.
Hey.
Welcome in. We got Ron and Rose in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Dave, tell us about that song.
Oh, yeah. So that is the next single off of my EP, The Truth, called Monotony. And like I said before, monotony is about being on the hamster wheel of life, doing the same thing every day, no change, and being grateful that you have, you know, the ability to take care of yourself, but also feeling kind of exhausted from being on that hamster wheel. And so it kind of creates this kind of schizophrenic kind of personality where you're both grateful and exhausted at the same time from the monotonous way of life. And so I think that it's important, to kind of acknowledge that, because we all are going through that, whether you got a full-time job or whether you have something that requires you to keep on doing the same thing every day, no change. That was my experience for a long time. And so, yeah, I think, get off that hamster wheel.
All right. Everybody loves it. Thank you guys for the hands and the fire. Yes, it's available on all social platforms. Welcome in. All right.
Yes, welcome in, honey.
Shout out to you. Do you have another one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Well, if you give me a minute, I was gonna go ahead, girl. Miss Mary always doing the most, honey.
Hey, Miss Mary.
Okay. That's cute. Y'all drink at the same time. Must be a best friend thing. Huh? Okay, so my next question is, what inspired Try Me?
Oh, well, Try Me is my victory song. And so it was about getting to a place where you're just so tired of all the crap. And so you're like, try me, because I've been so ready to win. And you get to a place where you just are only focused on winning. There's a lyric in the song that says, get away from me if you ain't trying to help my grind. Get away from me if you're busy trying to waste my time. So it's like you've gone through so much and you get to a place where you're telling life to try me, because I'm with you now, And so that's where the place I am right now. Like, try me. I'm ready through whatever you throw at me. That's why you said, are you ready? I stay ready. And that's how I live. On ready.
Okay. Is you ready?
Or no?
All right now.
All right. Okay. So tell us about these amazing wardrobes that you wearing, and also this amazing, as y'all seen in the intro that we played, this amazing gold jacket I live for.
I love the fashions, and I know I look simple now, but I always got something on that's a little shimmy, something going on, and so that's something that kind of grew on me, because anyone who knew me from back and before in Watson, I never was this guy. I never was the dress up, whatever. I throw on a t-shirt and some shorts, and I'm ready to go. But as you get older and stuff like that, start getting more into fashion. And then I married a fashion designer. And so, like, fashion is always around me. Most of the stuff that I pick to put on, most likely my husband has picked it out. And so he's the leg of my fashion team. There's people who get me together. And yeah, so I mean, I love it. I got all kinds of nice, little shimmy things to throw on now.
Yes.
Shout out to Shimmy.
Yes. Shout out to Shimmy. So, out of all the songs that you have on your EP, what is your favorite song and why?
It's Monotony. And it shifts here and there depending on how I'm feeling. But Monotony is probably my favorite song. I love the harmonies in it. I'm a harmony guy. And so, I like to feel surrounded by harmonies. And so the harmonies that we created on that song are my favorites. So it's one of my favorites to sing, right? Monotony.
Okay.
All right. So how do you think you've grown from your last project to this project?
I think I've grown significantly as an artist. Anything that's not changing is dead. Anything that's not is dead. And so, I, as an artist, always strive to be something better than what I was before. And, I always strive to be growing both in my vocal abilities and my high and and you know, and just my music, growing in music and stuff like that. So from the first album to this one, I learned a whole lot musically. I studied. I work with a vocal coach on a regular basis. Shout out to Carolyn of Fearless Vocals. She is absolutely amazing. So if you're watching anywhere on any platform, hi Carolyn, I shouted you out. And yeah, she's great. So yeah, I think I've grown a lot from my first project till now, both in having a vision for what I want to be as an artist.
Okay, I know that's right.
All right.
So for the people that don't know, can you explain how you came up with your name?
Oh, well, I mean, it's just my name. I'm David, and my middle name is Anthony, and so, you know, yeah, Davetony.
Okay.
Real simple.
Yes.
No, it's nice. Davetony. Because when you think of Tony, you think of a first name, not a last name.
Yeah,
That's why I asked the question. It was a very interesting spin on your name.
it's actually my middle name.
Okay. Shout out to the middle name.
Yeah. Well, the folks here at the show would like to know: are you going to come out with a gospel album?
Oh my gosh, really? Somebody asked that? So I'll say this: never say never. I am a worshiper at heart, and anyone who knows me knows I am a worshiper, and so I love gospel music. It is probably one of my favorite genres of music to listen to and to sing. I never considered myself to be a gospel artist, but if you ever come to one of my shows, you will get a worship moment at my show. So I don't know, maybe sometime in the future I'll record some gospel music. You know, I'm not close to any kind of music as an artist. I feel like I can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. When can your supporters and fans expect your next project? Do you have anything?
I
coming out
am not
in the next
sure
year or two?
yet. It hasn't even been a year since the first one came out. It's only been what, maybe 7-8 months.
Oh wow!
And so I'm still promoting this one and working on this one. So I'm not sure even what the direction I want to go yet with my next project. The funny thing is that as I'll give a little tidbit as an artist, as soon as we finish recording the music, we've moved on. And so, like, as you're promoting the music for people who are hearing it for the first time,
Yeah.
for you've already moved to what's next.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I am already considering what I want my next sound to be, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
You're always working. So when preparing for a live show,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of the steps you have to do and give to have a successful running show?
So, I'm trying to see how to answer this. Ask me the question again, please.
Okay. when you're preparing for your own live show, and you know, what if someone wants to say, well, David, you know, I want to have my own live show. I'm an artist. What are some of the steps should I do to have a successful show?
Well, first, make sure that you're prepared. Preparation is key. I've gone on stage unprepared, and I've gone on stage hyper prepared, and there is a major difference between the two. I think some artists may feel like, oh, I just do this, and so I can just jump up and do it. And really, it doesn't work that way. You know, not that natural talent doesn't exist, of course, but you have to always be cultivating your talent and growing your talent. And this is why, again, as I said, I think about this maybe the third time. The first thing you do to get prepared for a live show is go to a vocal coach. Go to a vocal coach. I've always been able to sing, but I've never been able to use my voice in a way I've been able to use it since I've started seeing a vocal coach regularly. And so I say, you preparing for a live show, go to a vocal coach. Secondly, decide whether you're going to do live band or whether you're going to use tracks. If you're going to do live band, get yourself a music director. I don't care if you can read music or you can arrange music. I can do all of that. But as an artist, you want to be able to focus on performing and leave the arrangements. Of course, they come from you, but you want someone else to be able to direct that. So get a music director. And then marketing. Once you got a show put together and all of that, everything is good musically. It don't mean nothing if nobody won't be in the room. And so, you've got to market yourself as an artist. You've got to do ads, you got to send out emails, text messaging, all that kind of stuff that reminds people, hey, something is going on. And, I think people want to get out. And even if they haven't even heard you, they want to get out and about. And so there's opportunity all the time to market yourself.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easier in the generation that we are now to promote yourself with so many different platforms?
Absolutely, it's easier, but then in the same vein, there becomes a little difficulty because the market is so saturated. And so it's so many people doing the same thing that you do. And so you have to figure out a way, how do I stand out? What makes me different than everybody else? Because, you can sing, but I can probably find 10 people over here who can sing as good, if not better. And so it's important to find a niche and find what it is who are your people, who you're going after, But yeah, absolutely, it's easier to promote yourself because you don't have to wait for anybody else to do it for you.
Absolutely.
I know that's right. We ain't waiting for people. We gonna do it ourselves. Okay?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, how did you create the name for this particular song? It is so strong. The vocals and everything in the song is so strong. Turmoil. How did you come up with that particular name for that particular song?
I feel like I am a conduit, and I don't always feel like it comes from me. I feel like it's deposited sort of, and I become the conduit and it comes through me, because I honestly don't remember how I come up with any of my music. One moment it's not there, and the next moment it's a full song. And I'm often confused, like, oh, I wrote this. So I kind of just still myself and decide what I'm hearing. Sometimes it comes from another place. For that song, it was like, okay, I want to go into a place of how I used to feel, because the album, if people don't know or they haven't heard it, the album itself is about my journey through oppressive religion and through to freedom. And so that's really what the whole album encapsulates. If you look at the album cover, you'll see it's like a cross, and the cross is burning, and there's doves coming out. And so that was me getting rid of all the oppression of organized religion, organized, oppressive, non-affirming religion. I want to be specific because I am still in the church. Yeah, that was me getting rid of that. And so that song Turmoil was a space of me, what I felt like when I was in the thick of it. And so I kind of just went back to that place, and it was deposited into me, and out came the song. I wish I was like something, a little bit more like directed, but I really honestly don't know where it comes from.
Wow.
Shout out to Famous for coming in. Thank you for being here.
Welcome in, Famous. Thank you all so much for coming in. And
that song, don't forget to press like as you enter the building.
Yeah, that song is very, very, very much deep. Very, very much. Deep. Yes, it's very much deep. In the future, do you see yourself doing any collaborations with anyone?
Yeah, I would love to collaborate with a lot of different artists, both mainstream and independent. And so as my sound evolves, I will kind of figure that out more, but like if I had some like dream people to collaborate that are mainstream, I would say like, you know, like Billie Eilish is one of my favorite singers now. I love her. The Weeknd, I love as well, and so that's kind of the people I see that kind of fall in the same vein of music that I'm trying to do, and yeah. So yeah, those would be two I could think of, and then there's a plethora of independent artists, LGBT artists I think are great. I'll shout out a few. Seven Deep is this amazing rapper that I would love to collaborate with. I think he's amazing, and I'm watching him just like climb. So yeah, Seven Deep. If you haven't heard of his music, check him out. He's amazing.
Okay, Shark Sarai says, I love The Weeknd too. Who is The Weeknd?
You don't know The Weeknd?
Keep it cute.
Miss Mary.
Oh, Miss Mary, girl.
Like brown skin with an afro, girl.
Just get, once you have a moment, type in The Weeknd, right the way it's spelled on the screen right now. And I love The Weeknd. ND, no END. And listen, his music is amazing. I would say he is like probably the modern day, sound-wise, not performance-wise, sound-wise, like if Michael was still alive, Michael Jackson was still alive, it would be where he would have gone. And so his music is great. Yeah, I love The Weeknd.
Okay.
Do you have any rappers you'd like to work with?
Any rappers? There are no rappers that are mainstream that I would like to work with. Oh, wait, one. Kendrick Lamar. I would love to work with Kendrick Lamar. The one and only. Because they're all the new people. I'm going to keep it cute.
7 Deep
Nah, keep it cute.
Right? 7 Deep is so good, right? He's amazing. He's an independent LGBT artist, and he's really, really good. And so, yeah, I just gave free promotion to you. But yeah, he's amazing. He deserves it.
All right.
I know, that's right.
All right. Lord, I lost. Okay. All right. So, for new artists that is up and coming, what are some advice that you can give them?
Keep going. It's not easy. You have to love it. Or else you'll give up because it seems like success is not coming fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's the biggest. Keep going and really invest in your craft.
Amen.
Don't just rely on I've always been able to do it. Trust me, skill is better than talent. Because skill lasts. When you do something skilled, when you do something talent, you take it for granted. It's just something that you have. But if you make it a skill, it's something that no one can ever take away from you because you know how to do it and how to access it. So as a new artist, keep going and develop your skill.
Amen. Absolutely.
I know that's right. Y'all are developing y'all skills.
And
no.
Yes, and keep on investing you.
Yep.
Investing in you.
So Dave, sorry.
Miss Mary, why are you leaning on me?
I'm not.
You're leaning like this.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he was tired.
We
are alive. He ain't got time to be tired, girl.
We have a question from Panama City. Do you do a lot of traveling?
I have not traveled as much as I would like to, but yeah, I have done some traveling music-wise, and that's always fun. I'm looking to hopefully, see if I can do a tour soon, so then I'll be traveling again. But since COVID started, I had done not as much traveling, and so I haven't really bounced back with traveling since we are post-COVID now. So I'm ready to get back on the road. That's my favorite place to be too. And it'll be my first time that I've done like my own music on the road if I go back on, because most of the time I've been traveling with other people and as a support vocals. And so I'm excited to go on the road on my own now.
Yeah. That would be amazing. So how would you do that? So you have to go to different cities where you're
So I mean the Spotify algorithm and like a lot of these streaming algorithms really help the artists to know where their fans are. And so, I can see who's listening to my music in what place. And and so that helps you to be able to put together a tour, based off of where the highest concentration of fans are. And so that's what I would do. I would just go to the places that I know that people are listening to me on the regular, and do some shows.
Oh, well, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm in there. So, Dave, back
Yep.
when, we knew each other long time
Still know
ago.
each other.
Yes. And so do you think the Dave then and the Dave now would have been where you are now? Was there ever a dull moment where you was like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to be where you are now?
Nope. Never a dull moment. God promised me.
Amen.
I know that's right.
Promise of God. Don't let me get churchy on here because I'll just start crying and boo-hoo. I believe in the promises of God. What God has said, He will do. And I am a witness time and time again that all the things I thought may have been impossible have been made possible. Every dream I've wanted to accomplish, I have accomplished, or I'm on my way to accomplishing. And so, no, never a dull moment. I never doubted God.
Amen.
That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Amen. Question from Panama City. What is your genre?
Okay. My genre is, I would say it is a fusion, but it is a fusion of like rock and soul and pop. I'm very focused on like rock these days. That is where I'm going the most. And so this music that I've created is very rock influenced.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
It's really, really.
Get your rock on. Get your rock on.
It's really, really beautiful.
They don't know about the rock. Okay.
Yes. It's really, really beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yes. All right. Okay. So at this time, guys, we're going to showcase Davetony's website. And also for those that are in the city of New York, we're going to show you how you guys can purchase your tickets for his next show.
Okay, get your next show on.
All right, hold on just a moment. Okay. Bear with me. Which one is it? This one. Okay. All right, guys. So this is his website, as you guys can see. All right, it's Davetony, www.davetony.com. And you have all of his information here. This lovely website, as you guys can see. Okay. And okay, so here's his store. Am I still sharing? Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think you have to wait for it to load.
Yes, I am. Okay, so this is his store, guys. As you guys can see, go on and get your merch where it says Davetony. And it says I am a truth teller. Go ahead and get that merchandise where it's I am a truth teller. Okay. All right. And he also has Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can also email him at manager@davetony.com. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. And then it goes to music. Okay. This is the EP cover here, guys. So right here, this is the EP called The Truth. It's an amazing EP. Welcome in Warm Strong Adventures. And then this is the Life Lessons album, another great album. If you guys go back to season 1, right? Mm-hmm. Season 1 of the show, Davetony was on this one. So you can go to the website and you can also listen to this one. You can also listen to this one. Just go ahead, download it on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you stream your music from. Davetony is on there. All right. And even right here, you have his Instagram. You have his YouTube. You have his Facebook. What's this here? Spotify. And his TikTok. All right, guys. And of course, you can't go without buying some merchandise, honey. As independent artists, we have to get paid. So go ahead and get your shirt where it says Dave Tony, I am a truth teller. Okay, and it will be shipped to you today. All right. So, all
Yeah,
right.
sure.
What is
it?
Yeah.
And
Somebody said last question.
last question, where can I listen to your music? Oh, Panama City, you can listen to it on Spotify, iTunes, where it's all in the description.
Any
Right
place
in the,
music is available, any place you listen to your music, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Pandora, it's everywhere that music can be found. I'm there.
yeah. And you can even go to it, it's also in the description, Dave Tony Music. You can also listen to his music on there too.
I will connect. I
will be connecting to Dave. All right.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you. I
so much.
appreciate it. I call all my people my truth tellers.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so you know, when you connect to me, you officially become a truth teller, and you know, I always want to encourage everybody to always tell their truth.
Yes. All right, we got one.
Was it hard organizing the music in the order you wanted it, or did you already know how you were gonna line up your set?
You mean on the album?
Yeah.
It's lined up based off of the journey, and so you know, as I wrote it, they kind of fell in place into the order that it was supposed to be, because everything is in the chronological order from the hardest part to the victory, and so
yeah. And I promise you guys, and I'm not speaking this as his friend. I will be checking him out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Panama City. And I'm not speaking this as his friend, but it was our first time when we went to the performance, because we were supposed to go to the first one. But when you listen to the complete album from finish to end, it will give you goosebumps.
Thank you.
I promise you, when we were there, I was standing the whole time. I got goosebumps the whole entire show, because knowing Dave Tony as person and knowing the stuff that we share together is like, oh my God, he's really singing his testimony.
Yeah. Well, when as an artist, you should always be singing from a place of realness, a place of authenticity, and I think that's what oftentimes is missing in music today. Is people just kind of do things for, it's art as commerce, and so you have to be thinking so much about. Thank you, new truth teller. You always have to be thinking about how you can make money with the music.
Yeah.
And so when art becomes commerce, it loses its value, because it doesn't come from a creative, authentic place. And this is why we have such cookie cutter kinds of music, where you listen to one song, you say, oh, that song reminds me of this song, and this song sounds like that, because they really are all trying to just copy the same formula so they can make money.
Amen.
And so, I never want to be that kind of artist. Like I said before, I do it if no one listened. But I've been fortunate enough to have people to actually, love my music all around the world. Last year, my music played in 23 countries. And so I'm ecstatic, that just a little old boy from Harlem could affect somebody all the way over in China and Australia. And it's crazy. Yeah.
Amen, David. You know what? Oh, I don't want to cry. Okay, stop it, Monty. Stop it. Stop it.
That's why I'm wearing these shades, child.
Stop it. All right. So we are going to show you guys how to go ahead and purchase your tickets. He is going to be performing on August 7th if you're in New York City. But if you would like to take a vacation, come on and see Dave Tony sing at Breaking Sounds in NYC. So here we go. Let's share. Okay, so we're gonna go here. So it's Breaking Sounds, Monday, August 7th, 7 p.m. Okay, so here we go. You just click on where it says buy, and it says Dave Tony right here. So depending on how many people that you want, if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, however, and then you just click and you purchase for your tickets at Breaking Sounds. All right, guys. So the link for that as well is in the description too. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm excited about the show.
Yes. Tell us about the show on August 7th.
Well, I mean, Breaking Sound is a independent artist company that does showcases for artists all around New York City, in Atlanta, in LA. So they're pretty widespread, and they just do live music. So it'll be me and some other artists that are also performing that night. I believe there's like 2 or 3 other artists that are also performing that night. I'm hearing that there's more people being added on. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. Breaking Sound is gonna be at Berlin Under A. That's the name of the place. Berlin Under A, and it's in Alphabet City. I'll somehow give out the information. I have a flyer that's posted on all my social medias that has the address and the time. It starts 7 o'clock or 7:30 on August 7th. Yeah. So,
I think I have an address somewhere here. Hold on. It's in my calendar.
I think somebody made a statement.
Oh, yes. Janus Adventure says the shades are cool. We can count on an appearance performance on Leo's.
That's someone who knows I'm going, huh? Yeah. I guess I could sing a little something, a little ditty. Thank you. I happen to love shades, so I have shades that are every which shape, color, and frame. Yeah. So I'm a shades guy.
All right, Panama City. Maybe we can collab on something in the near future.
Let me hear the music. You know how to connect to me. You
yes,
can find me on Instagram is probably the best way. Davetony Music. Davetony Music. And yeah, hit me up. We'll talk.
All right. Yes, go ahead, Panama City. Hey, you can follow him on Instagram at Davetony Music, Facebook, Davetony Music. All right. My camera will be ready. All right.
All right. For the camera ready.
Okay. Do you have any more? All right. So, Dave, what would you like the audience and those that will watch this over to gain from this lovely interview on tonight?
Well, always tell your truth. My saying is, I am a truth teller. And that's a very important thing for me because for a long time, I don't think I really was a truth teller. I think I was not only lying to the world, but lying to myself about a lot of things. And so, I've grown so much that, I really don't care what nobody thinks about me. And as long as I am comfortable with myself. And so I want to encourage everybody to know that your truth matters. And it can touch somebody else. So don't be afraid to tell your truth, no matter how difficult, no matter how nasty and ugly it may seem. You tell your truth so other people don't tell it. And so if I wanted anybody to know, to take anything with them, it would be that, keep telling your truth, be authentic.
Amen. Absolutely. So on that note, guys, this was another amazing interview by yours truly. I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And our guest is none other than
Davetony.
Yes.
I appreciate you all tonight.
I just quote what you did. Okay. I missed the cue.
Oh,
say how because I was getting ready to thank him and you went right into that. Oh. That's why it threw me off. I'm sorry. I was getting ready to say thank you, David, for allowing us to interview you.
Oh, of course. Anytime. I love it here. It's always a family affair.
Yes. So on that note, guys, we're going to end the show again with this lovely song, which is called Turmoil by Davetony.
Thank you for everybody coming, and we are the House of X, and we stay entertaining.
All right, guys.
Damn.
See y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Can identify my pain. No one can describe the way I feel. ever gonna heal. These lies I've been told, how they torment my soul. Life is so filled